Come on. Welcome back to Redcat Live, where we have some exciting news. Fresh. Off the news press. What is extra, read all, well, this one would be like extra, hear all about it, right?
Mm-hmm. Is he going to do his hair and makeup before we start?
We're good.
Did we get the shine off?
I know.
How's the wig?
Is the wig fit good?
Oh my god.
Terrible.
Wait, are we live?
I don't know.
Can you guys hear me?
Are we live?
I don't hear anyone laughing,
Oh,
so
no.
I mean, I'm wondering, can you guys hear us?
Hair. Can you hair us?
Can you hear us? Tony Gutierrez, what's going on, man? Oliver, what's up, buddy? Thank you for stopping on by. Brandon Armstrong's in the house as well. Thank you for swinging on by, bro. Tony Gutierrez, Nelson B. He's been stalking the website from the 26ers. Hey. Okay, good. People can hear us.
We have the purple.
Loud and clear. I love it. I appreciate it. All right, guys. Well, the day has finally arrived. We've been teasing you guys for months on end, and we're not going to talk about that yet. We're going to talk about what you guys did this weekend. What did you do this weekend, bro?
What did we do this weekend? What happened this weekend?
Drifting?
Did you drift?
Drifting. Did some drifting.
Okay.
Is there any
Did you do
drift
some
events?
Hold on. I've been studying the RC lingo.
Okay.
And did you bang some doors?
Oh yeah.
Okay, all right.
Slid a little bit.
You know, I've been picking up what he's been laying down. So,
Yeah.
guys, welcome to Redcat Live. If this is your first time on the show, seeing us, seeing me, seeing cars, this is what it's about. It's RC Live Redcat style, baby. If you're coming back, I'm sorry for the shenanigans that you have to deal with week after week. But nonetheless, if you want to be notified anytime that we go live via Facebook and YouTube, make sure you click that notification bell so that you can get notified anytime we go live. Our shows are regularly on Wednesdays at 3:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and the show generally talks about anything Redcat related. It might be a new product that we might be launching or might be working on. There might be stuff that we might share that is exclusive on the show only until it reaches the masses. And sometimes it's just me sitting here eating tacos, which for some reason or another, you guys appreciate the ASMR taco eating sessions. So from all of us to all of you guys, thank you guys. You guys, again, you guys have been here before. We appreciate you guys coming back. It's always fun and exciting to have something fun to share with you guys. And today is no different, right? There's a couple of things that we need to touch base on, but we're not going to beat the dead horse too much. We're going to jump right into it. And by that I mean we're going to talk about, what should we talk about? There's nothing. Drifting. Let's talk about drifting because that's what's hot right now, right? Nothing else is really new to speak on, anyways, right? All right.
Nothing to talk about.
Nothing to talk about at all. I'm just double checking comments here really quick, guys. But seriously, guys, we're excited to announce that the 26ers have officially arrived. We have them in a couple different variations, which we're going to go over those variations, as well as some explanation, I'm hoping, as to why you guys did certain things, right? Before we do get into that, though, guys, let's get into a quick reminder. For a lot of you guys, this is kind of like, well, I should maybe rephrase that. For a lot of you mama bears out there, this today kind of is your last call for Father's Day, right? If you live on the West Coast and you order from us today still, there's a great chance that you might still get your products in time for Father's Day, which is this coming weekend. We have a lot of deals going on for the entire month of June. 30 days of deals is still going on. I'm going to block someone's face here really quick. Boom, there it is.
That's no thickens. Slim thickens.
Hold on.
We got it.
You got it? Okay. So 30 days of deals where every day we have a deal going on that lasts 24 hours. We have bashers, lowriders, on-road, off-road. It's kind of a combination of a lot of vehicles and products that we offer. Again, every day you have 24 hours to take advantage of that sale. And the sale is continuing through the end of the month. If maybe the funds aren't right now, listen, there's nothing wrong with waiting till Friday or Saturday morning, order it, screenshot it, and send that to your husband or father in your family that you're celebrating. You know what I mean? I would rather get a screenshot of what's coming than get socks and a tie again. What did you get, Aaron, usually?
Taco Bell gift cards.
Listen, I am anti-Taco Bell, speaking of, but there's one thing Taco Bell I will destroy. And the sunflower seeds by Biggs, those are good. I'm not going to lie. I think that's the only thing Taco Bell got right. But seriously, guys, for any of you guys out there that are planning on purchasing something, you might be purchasing something for your father, whether you're a son, whether you're a daughter, whether you're a mother, whatever the situation may be, make sure to take advantage of these awesome deals that we have going on the rest of the month. You know what? Let's just make the entire month of June Father's Day, right? I mean, we deserve a little bit of love once in a while, right? And with deals like these, it's a great opportunity for you to be able to order something and do a good gift of giving, right? So keep that in mind, guys. Make sure you order with confidence, knowing that we ship out regularly out of our Phoenix warehouse as well as our East Coast warehouse, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes, sir.
So depending on where you're at, you are very likely to get some things in possession anywhere from 1 to 3 business days on average. Sometimes a little bit more depending on what part of the U.S. you're living in. So keep that in mind, guys. 30 Days of Deals is going strong for the entire month of June. You're not going to want to miss out on that.
Oh, that was good. You had. I didn't even know we brought in Shanna White to show off all
Shanna
the.
White? Dude,
it was amazing.
You know what I'm saying?
He was pointing the days.
Oh, guys. So now, off to the excitement, man. We've been teasing you guys for months. We shared some boxes with you guys as well, which, of course, I didn't grab and put over here. But we are very excited to announce that
Stuff and things.
Stuff and Things have arrived. And we have them in Stuff and Things Chrome, Stuff and Things Gold, and more gold, and more chrome, right? So as we mentioned previously on a couple episodes back, we were going to be offering the 26ers in a couple different formats, right? The modular setup of wheels that you guys see here in the middle, which, if I'm not mistaken, comes with 3 options, as well as the spokes. Here with me, I have some of the team that helped design these wheels and some of the information that you're only going to get here about these wheels and what you can do with them. So, first and foremost, guys, help me in welcoming Mr. Aaron Matthiessen and Shane McCullough to the show. Aaron made a trip all the way from Wales just to be here this morning. Of course, he's got a long commute back home afterwards, but we appreciate you making time
No
for us.
problem, man. Anytime. Only for the community.
Only for the community. I appreciate that. So, guys, I'm excited. 26ers, they're here. They've dropped. We got a lot of vehicles that we're going to, well, we have some vehicles we're going to show you the wheels on, just to show you what they look like. But, man, what was the initial thought behind the 26ers? Why 26ers? And why in these formats? I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
No, he's got it. Shannon White has got it. Basically, just to give the community something else, right? Like we've kind of established the low and slow with the low riders, and we noticed there was a little bit lacking when it came to the big car culture that is 26s or donks or whatever you may want to call them, because donks is technically a certain range of years for cars, but we wanted to go give people some stuff, a little bit of big wheel action. We got tiny wheel, now we got big wheel.
From spoked Daytons to the mod wheels to now be here with the 26ers, right? Obviously, the spokes were kind of, I'm thinking anyways, might have been the first call to action, right? I mean,
Yeah,
was
definitely.
So what was it like working on the design for these wheels? I know that we had some things in progression. I'm sure you didn't have to completely reinvent the wheel, but you did have to reinvent a wheel.
Yeah, we tried to switch it up a little bit, make it so we not only could we create a couple different styles that all kind of fit the same rim and tire, or I should say I don't know what you want to call it, the outer ring or the tire. Make something that we can provide a couple different things on while utilizing the same molds, and also something that maybe the customers that we're seeing out there, a lot of guys have been posting them lately since we've been talking about these, coming up with some of the larger wheels and designs. So it's just kind of took what we learned from the Daytons and then made a few little changes and applied it to these. Obviously a little bit bigger wheel, we could do a little bit more with the spokes, and we weren't as limited as far as what size everything could be. So we tried to make something that was, representative of what we saw in the community.
I love it, man. You know, and I think we've seen some guys doing some amazing stuff out there already.
Oh yeah.
Right, and these guys are 3D printing and designing some pretty stellar looking things out there, right?
Oh yeah.
And some things, when you see that, anyways, you kind of get excited because you kind of have that notion of where's it going to go next, right? Which is kind of ironic that you guys are going to be offering something that I didn't even know about until today. So guys, just so you know, the wheels are not live on our website just yet. I'll tell you guys more information about that here in a little bit. But I want to dive into it hardcore. So before we go through these wheels, actually, I'm just going to tease you guys with that. No, we're going to go through the wheels first, and then I'm going to tell you what you guys can actually do with them moving forward as well. So let's get into it. Let's talk about the spoke wheel first. The design behind it. How do they assemble?
Yeah. So the spoke wheels, they come in obviously the chrome or the gold flavor. So they'll come in a nice little package like this as 26ers, and then you'll have your four wheels with the directional tires, by the way. So there's going to be lefts and rights for the tires. And then they'll have the center caps, which are underneath this wheel over here on this package. And then the 4 nuts. So, yeah, we'll get into the mix and match thing, but yeah, they basically are, this is a 3-piece design. So on the front, you can see all your spokes on front, and then on the back, there's a second set of spokes. They're all sandwiched together, and then there's bolted through the spokes into the actual, the ring on the wheel, which you can see like basically here on these, or we can just pull one apart. They do not come glued because we don't know how you're going to mount them. So with the...
I mean, we know how you should mount them, but
well,
we don't know
what options, yeah. So there's 2 different options as far as mounting them. With the spoke wheel, with the offset that we have, you're only really allowed to put it on one side because it meets up flush over here. If you put it on the other side, the wheel would overhang a little bit because we want to have a larger offset for some of the other wheels. So the spoke wheels are meant for one offset. So that's what they come with out of the box and out of the factory. And then there's I believe 12 screws, something. There's more screws than you need there, but they're like a stainless screw. So when you see them, they're not black. They reflect chrome or gold to try and make it a little bit nicer for the folks that are doing the scale builds and stuff.
Right. So on the spokes themselves, we can't really go with the positive offset from where they sample. We can go negative by maybe using some bigger hexes, longer hexes.
Yeah, you can play around with the hexes and space these wheels in or out a little bit. It has a nice little lip on them now. It's not too big. Once you start putting a little bit more on there and you offset it a little bit, you're going to really run into some issues as far as clearance on these bodies, and we're already limiting the turning radius a little bit. So we tried to make it so the car is still, functional,
right,
with the larger wheels.
And keep in mind, guys, too, these wheels are pretty big. So the sweep of the turn when steering, you're going to have some clearance issues to think about, guys, right?
Yeah.
They're going to be in the wheel wells. Like the Monty, I'm pretty sure, is it going to grab the fender by chance?
Yeah, you're gonna want to have your endpoint set a little higher than you normally would.
Yeah, or lower, depending on how you want to do it.
Yeah.
Or
So
trim.
Trim
Right.
or trim,
Or trim.
right? That's
Right,
always
right.
an option.
There's no replacement for displacement.
That's right. So, yeah, they will fit a variety of different vehicles, and we may or may not have some that we've thrown them on off to the sides here, but they're standard 12 mil hex. They'll fit on pretty much anything. The only thing you really have to worry about on these is when they were designed for the axles for like the 59, the 64, and the Monte Carlo. So for some of them, the center cap, if you're going to try and place these wheels on another car, the center cap may not fit all the way on because the axle is going to protrude further than what the center cap can reach. So just know that if you do put it on some other cars, you may need to play with the offsets to get it to where the center cap will fit on.
Right, and just so you guys know, so I'm playing with the set right now because we obviously are going to show you a couple of vehicles that we threw them on. The green Monty doesn't look like a green Monty on screen. It's going to
Purple
look,
or
it's
something.
going to look
No,
like whatever's
purple.
behind us
that was a good idea.
on the green screen. But
It's not so green.
I had the idea today to, at some point, I'm going to grab a set of these wheels because they're in essence a 2.6 inch barrel, and I was going to stretch some 2.2s on them.
Oh, yeah.
To kind of
play around.
Yeah, just kind of give it a mall crawler look, right?
Yeah.
So let's show them this 59 and how it sits with these wheels.
Not to be confused with the drifting iron.
Right.
Not to be confused with the Drifty Knight, right?
Yeah.
Maybe let me get it up
Yeah,
close here.
You wanna,
That one's got, is that, what color are the spokes on that side?
I believe these are gold on the inside and chrome on the
Okay,
outside.
yeah, so those are the mixer uppers.
Right. And I mean, again, guys, they're huge. So you're going to have some clearance issues on some of these bodies while using them. Keep that in mind. You know, especially with the offs that they are. That's the actual spoked wheels. There was a question here.
Okay.
somebody asked if you have to modify the wheel wells to run them. You don't. They'll fit the stock Monty and the stock 59 and 64 wheels, or wheel wells. You shouldn't have to cut them. You will have to run the car slightly higher than you would normally.
Right, yeah, the ride height's going to be a little bit higher, and then for some of you guys that have lowered your car, you're obviously not going to be able to get it lower unless you want to modify your car again, and like we said, take those wheel wells out, and then you can slam it on the ground.
Perfect.
Are the nut?
Are spokes need a nut driver to mount?
The spokes, well, all the wheels are, I mean, they all are using our regular traditional hex. That we have the 7mm, like your 7mm wrench will work on all of it.
You guys think
Oh, the hex?
no, the cover.
Oh, the cover? The cover, so the cover is actually, it's kind of meant to fit two ways. It actually has it's supposed to slide over the nut, and then it also has a friction fit on the outside of the chrome into the inside of the barrel of the center there. So when you put them on there, they're going to be kind of tight from the factory. So make sure you take care when popping them in and out. Use something that's like a plastic, from like an iFixit kit for working on a cell phone or something like that. Otherwise, you're going to scratch them up. But we did make them a little bit tighter on some of them, just so they don't come off.
That makes sense. Will Redcat be offering replacement caps should they fall off, which sometimes stuff
That
happens?
is a solid question. Right now, I don't know. I don't have the part sheet in front of me, but I don't know if we've got them in on this first shipment, but it's probably something we'll have.
Perfect. Let me see here. I thought I saw another one that kind of came up.
Somebody asked if you could fit them on a RDS. If that's possible.
Yeah.
I've heard they may fit.
Yeah, that's possible.
Yeah. And depending on the body, right? I mean,
Yeah.
so
We'll see later.
I'm going to change to this screen really quick.
Hopefully.
Oh my god.
So,
Magic hand,
so
magic hand.
Kind of give you guys a little bit of
more
a close-up look here of what you guys are getting.
getting.
This would be the modular setup right here, where you have 4 sets of barrels. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You have directional.
Yeah, there'll be lefts and rights for all of those.
Well, for two
of the three styles in this one.
And you have blades as well. Good call. Give me one
sec. Hopefully that sounds better now, guys. I had the mic on one of the cameras, so I do apologize, guys. Hopefully the echo is gone. Let me know if the echo is gone now.
Can you hear?
I'll wait a few seconds just to make sure.
This is where you pan to Shanna White. And then,
Shanna White, good, awesome.
And then
We got the thumbs up.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. That's technical difficulty on my
3
end.
thumbs up.
Right. So you're going to get, in essence, 3 sets of centers, from what you guys can see here. 4 barrels. You're going to have some center caps, some nuts.
Yeah. And those are directional, so that's why they are packaged different. There's lefts and rights for those.
Right, stainless steel hardware. And that'll come in the modular setup, right? The spoke setup that we've been talking about initially here will come as such. Slightly smaller box. Upon opening these bad boys, you're going to have your 4 wheels sitting right there. Behind, underneath, you should have your center caps and the nuts. This should be, I believe, what, 7mm?
Yeah, standard.
Standard 7mm. And that'll get you guys into the spoke game. So this is what the packaging is going to look like, guys.
Yeah, and then I see some people are asking, like Tony's asking, what's left and rights. So the design on 2 of the 3 wheels in that package are actually directional. So you can actually have the spokes twisting or the design twisting forward or backwards. So there's going to be 2 that will twist. So when you set up your car, the wheels are symmetrical. It's the same on both sides.
Yeah. All right, so this will be the front of the spoke. Man, that M50's doing great.
Yeah, imagine that.
Right. There's your tread design on the tire itself.
Yeah, which is directional.
As you guys can see, they're the high risers. Is that what we call them, high risers? Yeah,
I think so, yeah.
Redcat high risers. And then the back of the wheel. I'm really hoping Josh gets to see these. I think we should probably bother him to buy the first set since he was so eager to get them.
Yeah.
Harley Designs, I'm calling you out. Where you at, bro? So that is the spoke wheel. Do we have a
Come on, set out.
the other one?
Yes, sir. We got some strewn a bit ones.
There's
And
pineapple.
someone was asking if you can get the barrels and the wheels, tires separately. That's obviously the case. Those should be on the website, I think, as well.
Right. And these, the modular ones, you can actually adjust the offset as well, right?
Correct, yeah. So you can do,
So these we can actually,
Yeah.
you can slide them outward or go further in.
you flip the
And then
barrel.
you can,
Yeah.
oh, so if you guys notice, let me see if I can capture that. The barrel is shallower on one side than the other. So if I were to take them from this mounting point, which gives you that size of barrel,
For like a front.
for like the front exactly, and
Yep.
you wanted a staggered for the rear, or maybe you just wanted bigger barrels all the way around,
Yep.
you can swap them to get a bigger barrel. That's actually pretty cool. I didn't even realize that. That's awesome. Same thing with these, the blades, right? You have your standard barrel size right there. And then if we were to take the wheel and put them on the deeper side of the barrel, now I get a little bit more of a deeper
Yeah.
dish.
And then for those of the folks that are going to maybe get both sets, let's say you get the spokes and the modular set, the screws that come with the spokes are going to be a little bit longer, so you're going to want to make sure you keep those separate. If you put the wrong screws in, they will go through the face of these other ones, and that's another thing. You don't need to crank these things down, just nice and finger tight. They're not going to go anywhere.
Now, here's another cool thing. So these, the design of the spokes themselves, let's say that you want a two-tone design, or if you like a lot of the guys out there that have gone as far as painting them,
Yep, customize
right?
them.
These come notched. I believe this would be the outside, or the inside?
Inside.
Inside. And this is the outside, which you guys can see the notches there. And these will interlock so they don't spin. So now you can two-tone them, gold on one side, chrome on the other, or if you wanted to go and paint them for some reason and customize them to the color liking, you have that option as well.
And when they do take those apart, there is a lot of screws in the back of those. Make sure you get the holes lined up before you press it back into the rim and try and screw it together, because the holes, just due to the nature of how they are, it's kind of, the wheel kind of only goes together one way. So just take a look at it before you try and put it in there and bolt it back together. That way the teeth kind of line up in every spot. And yes, they are fingerprint magnets.
Absolutely. These bad boys should go live on our website approximately at 4:15 p.m.
Arizona?
Arizona time, Mountain Standard Time.
Shoot. Which is,
in
how
about-
long is that?
In about 15, 16, 17, 18 minutes from now.
Oh my goodness.
Right. So they should go live here in a little bit, guys, and you guys should be able to order them accordingly. Now, let's say, and this is one of the coolest things that you guys always doing cool stuff. I don't mean it that way, but I mean, this is one of the things that, in my opinion, made me really appreciate that you guys thought of this. Because there's some folks out there that are designing their own wheels, and they're doing a pretty cool job at them too. They look great. They're knocking them out of the park in their own right. Their tires are
Easier to engrave?
here and there. Oh yeah, for engraving purposes.
Weird, huh?
Tires. I'm sure they might be using 3D printed tires. They may not have tires available to them. So, what did you guys? What are you guys offering at this point? Separately from these wheels.
Yeah, so like we were saying earlier, we have you can get the tires and the barrels separate. You can get the barrels in the chrome and the gold, and then the tires come as a pack of 4. And like I said, they are directional, so you'll have 2 lefts, 2 rights, as long as our factory did a good job. Those should be available as well.
So to give you guys an idea, let's say that you are one of the awesome guys out there creating your own wheels, and you wanted to do your own design that you already have in a 2.6 sizing, right? You can buy the barrels, you can buy a set of tires. You might be able to get some stretch on these to fit the slightly bigger tires that you guys have. I don't know if they'll handle that kind of stretch, but there's potential there.
And there is no foam.
Oh, no foam.
So the tire is ribbed on the inside, on the center. I don't know if they'll be able to see it or when you guys get it, but you'll be able to. We tried to make it as simple as possible. Trying to, if you do want to glue these on your wheels, trying to get foam in there and everything, it'd be a nightmare. So yeah, you can see the tread there, and then on the inside, it's just some ribs to help support it. So no foam, or faux-am as they say nowadays.
You got the Redcat right there. Let me see if I can get the high riser right there. So the caveat is, let's say that you guys buy the barrels and the tires, you guys piece these together, and you guys work with the latitude and longitude and latitude of how the tire or the wheel, the center is mounted on. If you were to redesign your center to accept the hardware location that these are, you in essence could design your own centers for these wheels, thus creating your guys' one-off wheels. So it doesn't just stop with the fact that we've designed and are offering 26ers in just these 4 options, but it's endless to what you guys are going to end up doing with them out there in the community, because all you guys are doing amazing stuff as it is. So why not work with you guys and allow you guys to also offer some good stuff that you guys can do great things with, right? And I think that, to me, dude, it speaks volumes that you guys thought of it, everyone in my opinion, to do this, you know?
They allow us to keep our jobs here at Redcat, so every now and then we try and help out. So
well, it's I don't see other manufacturers taking that approach to allow the end user that kind of customizability, especially in a market when everyone is so money hungry, right? I mean, times are tough. We see that with inflation. We see that with the prices of things across the board on the shelves at the like grocery store,
hair
products for Shan. I'm saying this guy goes through a set of tires every week. Trust me, I know it.
Yeah, and that's not even on his car.
Yeah. But to be able to think about the community and to come up with the product, have the opportunity to come out with the product that we've been fine tuning and working on to offer you guys, and then to still have the time to pause and say, you know what, there's going to be folks out there that can do some really cool stuff with them. Yeah. I want to see what they do with them. And to offering these separately, that's really cool. So again, guys, for a lot of you guys, 4:15 p.m., 15 minutes or so from now, they should be going live on the website for you guys to be able to order them and start getting them coming. If you're the customizer, barrels might be the way you want to go, because you're going to want to be the first one to be the one that has the cool stuff. Yeah. Or let's say you guys want to stick with what we have, right? Changing the offset from a deeper barrel to a shallow barrel to a non-shallow barrel, or using the modular wheels that we have, right? So what did we put these on for Giggles out here?
I see someone asked what size hex, and it's a 12 millimeter hex, which means
they fit on
other things.
Hold on.
So
the best vehicle we've ever made.
We have the 59, right? They look good on the 59. Now, we put them on one of the better option vehicles, in my opinion.
More better.
Official.
And we have the designer here, even, actually. Are we ready?
Yeah.
You ready? My arm's getting tired.
This thing's my personal one, so it's a little beat up on the outside.
Yeah, it's like his real car.
They fixed that Gen 9.
For Tony.
So I see Tony. He's gonna end up putting maybe some 50 mils on here. He's gonna lower it down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm telling you. So like, if you were to put the blades on it, let's say that you were to stretch some 2.2s on it, glue them in. It could make for a kind of a cool wall crawler look. Yeah. But for giggles. We just thought it'd be kind of funny to throw them on a Gen 9 to see what it looks like.
Also, and then this is a good example. So like these, yes, they fit on a 12 mil hex, but no, the center caps won't fit on because the axles are too long. So it's kind of like a twofold. It's kind of a joke to show everybody, yes, you can put them on a crawler. And to be fair, we have tested these on a crawler in the field of pallets in the back of the warehouse, and the wheels held up okay, but you can kind of see there, like, they do fit on there. And does that have budget? Yeah, he's got the budget axles on this truck.
So yeah, guys. So kind of a different look. I mean, look at that articulation, dude. Oh, dude.
And now what everybody else has been waiting for?
Right.
Oh,
I know.
God.
Roadside RC asked for this.
Oh, yeah.
So now the car that is most deserving of these.
Hashtag Shantabulous.
Shantabulous.
That's the word.
Yes.
Yep. Well, we want to see it. Or Shantastic.
Yeah. So RDS rocking them 26s on it, 2.6ers. Looking so fly. You can see yourself picking up the honeys in one of these bad boys. So come to a store near you here pretty soon.
Yeah.
Man, you just can't beat it. If you guys want information on these wheels, there's a link in the description of this video that'll take you directly to all the products for the 26ers that will be live on our website here today. I do believe...
I think the gold barrels we didn't get those?
Yeah, I believe the gold barrels are the only thing that we're currently waiting for right now at this exact moment. But here it is. I even talked him into driving this thing around the office with these. We had a little bit too much fun.
Just a little bang slide.
It was a bang slide, but it wasn't a slide. Like a sidewalk slide.
Grip City.
Yeah.
It's
a new drag car.
I would not recommend putting these on an RDS because it's extremely fast. It'll do a backflip. But they look cool, which is the important thing.
Yeah. And looking cool, is the important thing.
So I didn't throw them on a 64. They're not going to look much different than a 59 in my opinion. But let's grab the Monty really quick. I know the Monty has a custom space.
And this is kind of like true, East Mesa Bang Sliders like collab here. With
absolutely.
Yeah.
So,
dude, the Monty looks good black. Do we offer it in black?
Dude, I almost kind of wish we would have offered it.
Is it on sale?
This like starry bluish midnight.
That kind of looks cool.
But like I dig it, man. And a lot of you guys got a chance to see some of these wheels on the RTS video that we shot, right?
And they're not live until 4:15, sir. I believe it's Kyle. He's asking. He's not seeing. They're still unavailable for another, 9 minutes and 48 seconds or so.
Yeah, they should be available here pretty soon, guys. So about 10 more minutes, and you should see them populate on the website. There, if you go to the link in the description of this video, it'll send you directly to where they are at, where they'll go live here soon. So. You see, we have the blades on one side, we got the spokes on the other, and that's on the Monty. Let's show you the.
It looks pretty cool on a green car, but
you can't see it.
Well, here.
And if any of you guys have been to the trade shows lately,
I can actually show them on this screen.
Oh, okay.
Oh, because there's no green on it.
There you go.
And it's hard to pick up the. I don't know if it really showed the subtlety of the gold and chrome spokes on the mix set that we have over there, but for those that are kind of wanting something different and don't, it's easy to mix them. And it actually looks pretty good.
So, guys, as mentioned with that sweep, you're barely going to get a sweep. They do rub a little bit, so keep that in mind. You might have to do a little bit of trimming if you want to use them permanently. But if you don't mind a little bit of the rub, or maybe able to lift up a little bit to then be able to sweep, then you should be pretty good, right? The 59 and the 64, I do believe they're probably going to be a little tighter fit in the front.
You're gonna want to like raise your ride height a little bit.
Right.
It does fit the wheel wells all the way down. Probably still gonna want to, if you're gonna drive it around, you're gonna want it a little higher.
And do you know what the warranty is on the tires? How many miles these things are good for?
I believe these tires are rated for 30 meters or 2 years, whichever comes first.
Okay.
Right, because regular cars are at 30,000 miles.
Yeah. And then the rotation schedule. Are we going to post that? Do you know?
So I think we're probably going to have to drop some form of an informative video to show
Yeah.
you guys how to measure proper tread wear. You know, maybe tire pressure. Make sure your knockoffs stay tight.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely want to check your knockoffs, and the same thing with some of the other styles. They kind of fit inside the wheel and go over the hex at the same time, so you may have to move them around a little bit. And then there's just it's the tolerances are really tight there, so you guys will have fun with that. It should be good.
It should be, man. It should be a good time, man. Like I said, it's a good time to be around. You know, who knows? Maybe this is the Father's Day gift that you were looking for the hubby, you know,
Fantastic.
or the dad in your life. So, spoked wheels. The wheel be live literally in about 8 more minutes on the website. The spoke 26ers, the multi-blades, the multi-design modular setup. Those will be available in chrome. They'll be available in gold. I love gold. Gold member. And then we got those right there as well. So a lot of cool stuff will be added to the website as we go, guys. As I told you guys originally, for all you awesome folks out there that design your own wheels, maybe we can get Harley to design his own centers. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, he's too busy making carbon Porsches and stuff.
You know, carbon Porsches are cool too.
They are cool.
But 26ers on a carbon Porsche might be even cooler. Just saying.
With titanium.
So, you know what I'm saying? So,
Something.
guys, we appreciate you guys. You guys have been amazing as always. We appreciate you guys being so patient and diligently waiting with us as we waited for these bad boys to arrive. We can't wait to see what you guys end up putting them on. We know that they're not all going to be Redcat lowriders. There's going to be a lot of vehicles out there that are going to get them. And we're just excited to see what you guys end up having fun doing with them. Again, you might be the hobbyist that likes to create your own. We have that option for you guys. Tires sold separately as well. Or you can go with the full set of chrome spokes, gold spokes, or the 2 modular designs that come with 3 different options for centers. Again, these will be a little bit more adjustable with offset. These, I believe the only change you can do is...
just the colors and whatever else you may want to do with painting and whatnot.
Perfect. So there you guys have it. We appreciate you guys. We hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'm going to let you guys go so you guys have at least 5 minutes to run to the bathroom and start hitting that refresh button on the website so you guys can pick these bad boys up. I don't know how fast they're going to go. I'm assuming they're going to go pretty quick because the notify me link for these was pretty long. So I did take a peek at that. So be Johnny on the spot. Get them while you can. Take advantage of the 30 days of deals. Make sure you're thinking of the father in your life.
Or future father.
Or future father, exactly. Father's Day is coming up. It's never too late to purchase something. Even if it's Sunday morning and you want to purchase something, like I said, take a screenshot, send that over. It's never too late to appreciate the father in your life or father figure in your life that's helped mold you into the person that you are. So mamas have their day. We always love them, of course. We can't be men without them either. But this weekend, we're going to appreciate all you men out there, all you fathers out there, especially the ones that are doing the best for their kids. So from all of us here at Redcat, we wish all of you guys an amazing Father's Day weekend. We hope you guys stay blessed. Have a safe weekend, and we'll see you guys here next week. Same time, same channel. And hopefully not with these knuckleheads, because man, they cramp my style. You know what I'm saying? You guys want to go get some tacos?
Dude, they're open 24/7, I think.
Let's
Taco
go.
Bell. Let's do Gordita it up.
I'm down, man. You guys stay safe. Peace.
And catch up always on your tacos.